The people look. Jacquee Collis, because she's not a part of the event. Corey, don't you continue playing. You wait. This way come to people. Jacquee Collis, the president of Garrison Historic, refused to take out the net from Gatherin, while players are playing and getting ready for the tournament.
Hi, good evening. As you know, I'm Jacquee Collis. One of the hats I have worn for the last 2 years is the presidency of the Garrison Historic Road Tennis Club. This evening, there was a video that was recorded and posted in the Road Tennis, the BRTA chat, which I posted on Facebook because I'm not ashamed of my actions. And there's so much that has been happening, regardless of what you've been seeing and the work that I've been doing with the Road Tennis Club, the kids that were involved at one point in time with Snatch. There's just so much. And it's all about ego and who has clout to do this and who has clout to do that. And I think it was February of this year, either February or March, I had a meeting, a site meeting at our location with John King, who is the chair for the entire Gatherin committee. And it was there and then when we were meeting that in the discussion, I became aware that road tennis is not one of the activities that had yet been factored in to Gatherin. And obviously it was a surprise to me, and I said, but you know, Mr. King, if we're going to talk about rebuilding community spirit and you know what used to happen, relive what happened back in the day and that kind of thing, well, you have to have road tennis. It's our indigenous sport. You should. And from then on, road tennis was incorporated. We had, at that point in time, Garrison Historic was in the planning of Queen of the South, which is actually the only all-female tournament on island currently. But we could not factor that into the program at that time because it was not Christchurch West time. Based on his guidance, I reached out to the person in charge of Christchurch West for the secretariat, and I explained to her, I said to her, I wish for 2 things to happen. One of those things was that the club be granted the opportunity, this is Garrison Historics, to be granted the opportunity to host a road tennis tournament when it's actually our time in October. She said noted, she said okay, whatever the case is. Fast forward into today. Now, they decided to go a different route, which is quite all right. What is not all right is that a person who does not live in Christchurch West is whom you have spearheading the tournament. Regardless of what it is, you have decided then that the only registered road tennis club in Christchurch, the first ever road tennis club in Barbados, that they were not good enough to handle this particular task. Fine, no problem. But then you cannot expect to use our resources. When you watch this, you will tell me after you hear what I have to say, you will tell me what you think about it. Our club, Garrison Historics, even though up until we hosted the quarterfinals of the senior games, it is our club money that we use, and our personal money to paint that same court that you're using, that you never even wrote to us about. You all hear what I'm saying. All is government, but out of decency, based on the fact that government has been calling on all the camps to become registered clubs. We did that. It was tedious, but we did it. We achieved it. You didn't see it decent as a secretariat for Christchurch West under Regathering to write to us and tell us, well, listen, we wish to, we will be using, because you don't need to tell me that you wish to do nothing is government, so it at winner. But at least have the common decency to send some kind of correspondence to the club which has been granted permission to operate out there where our clubhouse is. We have that. It's documented. At least say something. But because you seem to think that you can spite me because I would not hand over my club keys to your brother or whoever it is so they can have somewhere for their big shot friends to use a bathroom when their race days. A brother who refused, nah, I ain't interested in the membership, but want to take away my club keys. The clubhouse keys. You want to shut down our program because we would not hand over keys to a person who is not a member of our club. So all and sundry could go through there and use our amenities. So because I stood ground where that is concerned, you figured that it's okay to spite me in regard to not allowing us to do or benefit from anything, allow us to raise fundraising to help our program, nothing. But that is your right. And again, that is your right. But you can't then expect to take my resources and my equipment to use for the same thing that you exclude me out of. Are you crazy? I get torn down because I just watch myself there and I behaving like Patrick King. But it is how emotional I am about it. There's nothing going on in our area. And for the longest while, we had a little program running and you threatened me to shut down the program. Because of what? So when all is said and done, the gentleman, whatever he is, that posted it in the BRTA chat, when you recorded me tonight taking up that net and put in what you had to put in the BRTA chat, that ain't the problem with me. I put it on Facebook. I put it on Facebook. You went, and I am not even... It is what is proper. You have decided to exclude us. No problem. Even though everything is wrong about that. There's so many things wrong about it. But that is what you in charge. You got the power. So you take your power and you do as you feel like with it. And it means to exclude Garrison Historics, no problem. But how the hell you can expect to then want to come and use Garrison Historics resources and the equipment? You asked a member of my executive to let you use current. You never talked to me. You never spoke to us as a club. We don't know what's going on. And I'm about what is proper the correct thing to do. So based on what it is that I shared on, because there's so much more. You all see what I post on Facebook as in what we have achieved, but you have no idea. And that's why some people just sit back and let things happen. Because when you get up, step forward to make a difference, there are all kinds of bad-minded people who will set all kind of obstacles in your way. So you don't achieve what you gotta do, what you want to achieve. Jacquee Collis, I ain't got no malice in my heart with nobody, but if you disrespect me, you're dead to me. Anybody would tell you and you would see what it is. I'm proud of what we have achieved. And to all of those who seem to think that you can serve two gods, you can serve two masters, make your choice. Make it. But you as persons who are in government with the responsibility of building communities, rebuilding communities, this is not the way to do it. The theme is regathering, not rescattering. I done talk for now.
Don't want no bad vibes in the mass. Because I, everybody ready up for the mass. Because I, all ready to jump, all ready to pay, all ready for mass, ready to make we name, all ready to jump hard and we are hard and jump hard and we are hard. No better because I.